Hey, y'all barbers, wake up, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Throughout your barber career, there's gonna come times when you look at that schedule on Tuesday or whatever is the top of the week for you. You're gonna look at that schedule. You're gonna notice a lot of gaps in between. And then the next week, you're gonna notice even more gaps. And this can go on for weeks at a time. You're gonna notice people are gonna stop booking with you so much, right? Now, back when this happened to me, I thought, am I getting old? Am I getting whack? What did I do wrong? You know, but the truth is, you ain't got to do nothing wrong. You can be cutting precise. You can be on time. You can be professional. You can have everything set up well, right? This is still gonna happen to you. So your job during these times is to analyze, right? Because maybe you did do something wrong, right? But you need to make sure that you didn't. This is just part of the game, right? It's a guarantee it's gonna happen. And it's a lot of barbers out here, they not gonna say it. They not gonna talk about it because it ain't tight to talk about, the downside of things. Everybody wanna talk about when they up and when they making six figures and when they booked up all the time, right? Everybody wanna talk about that, but you don't wanna talk about slow seasons, right? Some barber slow season is in the summertime. Guaranteed every summer because the majority of their clientele may be the college students or regular students that's like at a elementary, middle, or high school, right? And when you have that type of clientele, you almost guaranteed to have a slow summer, right? But like I said, it's your job to figure out why. If you know that a slow summer is coming, you need to start saving your money. If you know that a majority of your clients are kids that's in school, then you need to start saving your money and preparing for a slow summer, right? That was a time in my career where I dealt with that. I used to put bread up to prepare me for a slow summer, and my money's still good, right? But if you in that type of time right now, because with inflation, people's gas is going up, their groceries going up, people's rent going up, or whatever, everything is going up. You're gonna notice a lot of people are gonna reduce the frequency of them booking, right? Because some barbers even raising their prices right now. But people trying to save money. Now, as far as keeping your clientele in a climate like this, if you'd have made yourself valuable as a barber, then people see you as valuable. Because in hard times, people tend to spend money on things that they deem valuable. If you're a valuable asset to your clients, you ain't got nothing to worry about, right? But if you just not building or you kind of new to the game, you only got a few years under your belt, you ain't really got a stable clientele, and you experiencing inflation and a slower schedule or a less booked schedule, then you might want to consider not using that time. Because I keep hearing a lot of barbers say, oh man, I'm gonna use that time for self-care and me time. Listen, you trying to build a business here. You trying to build a solid clientele. Now I'm all for personal development and self-care. I'm for that. But right now you trying to build a business, right? You need to take care of yourself by being disciplined and committed to this mission of building a sustainable clientele, right? You need to use that time to post more on social media, create more content, right? Clean your sweep, clean your clippers, sharpen your blades, right? Do something pertaining to barbering that's gonna help you get ahead when people do decide to start booking you again. And do things to attract more clients. right? You got to really utilize this time the right way. When this happened to me the first time, man, I was like, I feel bad. I thought my career was on a decline. I was like, damn, I was doing good. But what it really was is just balancing out, right? This is just part of the game. This is why it's important to save money. This is why it's important to, have other strategies or sources of income. But if you only got one way to attract clientele due to the type of clients that you want, then once that one starts to dry up, then what? And a lot of the thing that a lot of times that this happen, it be this: we get used to being a booked up barber. Simple as that. We just get used to being a booked up barber, so we stop doing what it takes to attract clients, right? We stop posting so much on social media. We stop updating our booking apps as far as photos and reviews or whatever, right? We stop, some barbers even stop treating clients with a appreciative manner, because we get so used to getting booked. At that point, it's you, right? And if you take some of that time and you carefully analyze that, you can see exactly what it is, right? But no matter what, like I said, you can do everything right, you're gonna experience a slow season, guaranteed. Because some people like to take a break and let their hair grow, right? Let their line grow back in full, right? Because they've been coming to you consistently for 9 months, right? Some people got to take a step back because their finances, they may be getting their finances in order, or they may have to take care of more things in this particular month. You typically see this slow down before the holidays because people trying to save a lot of money, or it gets cold outside. People like to let their hair grow out. You never know, right? But you need to go through your booking app, go through your analytics, measure your performance, analyze your performance, analyze what you've been doing, and try to see if you were the problem, because that is completely possible. You can't just blame it on, oh, it's just slow right now. No, if it's something you can do about it, you need to be doing it, right? And if you're doing everything right, then it's just a season. You don't got nothing to worry about, right? You should have some bread to fall back on. You should have, some extra things to do, like posting on YouTube, like posting more content on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever. Go learn something during this time. Like, you want to get better, like I said, sharpen your clippers, clean your blades, or something. Like, make this time be helpful when things do pick back up, because they will, right? And you're back really against the wall, right? As long as you cutting, you making money. When you ain't cutting, you ain't making no money. Keep that in mind. That means your back is immediately against the wall, and you should be willing to do whatever it takes, right? So if you're experiencing that, just understand this is just part of the game. Analyze and make sure that it's not you, okay? Do not panic, right? This happens. Like I said, it happened to some of us, some of the best of us, right? And I need you to understand that most people ain't gonna say that. They not gonna say it because it ain't tight. But just know you ain't in that fight alone. Stay in the game. I always tell myself it's barbering or nothing else, right? I'm not going to get no side job. I'm not going to do no side hustles that ain't got nothing to do with barbering. I'm not quitting. I'm not. It's barbering or nothing else. That means cut hair, sell a haircut product, sell an ebook, sell a course, grow a YouTube, something towards barbering. We're going to keep it in that industry, right? A lot of barbers go get that 9 to 5, right? They stop believing in themselves. They get imposter syndrome. They start thinking, oh, I don't belong here. I knew this wasn't going to work out. Then you telling people that don't know shit about barber, and they talking about, yeah, see, I told you it wasn't going to work out, right? We all know it's a risk becoming a barber. You accepted that risk. Okay, you in the thick of it. So finish what you started, right? A lot of barbers, I'm telling you, they will get that 9 to 5 for that job security just to not fall off, right? Now you living on defense. When you gonna play offense? When you gonna take action and make sure that what you chose to do work out, and then have the determination, the discipline, and the wherewithal to fight through the hard times, right? And stay on path and stay focused on your goals. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna happen to you at some point. I just need you to stay in the right mindset, right? I done been there, done that, right? And from time to time, it happens. But now I'm just like, okay, cool. You know, I go do everything I'm telling y'all to do. And then eventually things pick back up and it's like it never happened, right? It's just like that. It's part of the game, man. Y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, check out my ebooks and the link in the description. And most importantly, wake y'all asses up.